Hello and welcome to Alive with Amanda. Today we're going to be talking about why it's time for you to hire an administrative assistant. Okay, so this one is hard for me too. Okay, I have been in practice so this will be year 12. So this is my 12th year in private practice. And actually, it's funny, when I was working at an agency, when I was a clinical director and I was overseeing about 40 people, I had an administrative assistant. It was fantastic. It was very helpful. And it's funny that it took me a very, very long time in private practice to get an admin assistant. And so I think that it's really important to have somebody, whether you call them an administrative assistant or there's somebody else that helps you do the administrative work in your practice. Now, I've had people over the years helping with administrative work. So I have had people doing billing for me, doing phone calls for me, doing insurance, doing filing. So I've had help. But it was just last year that I hired an administrative assistant, just somebody to focus on the administrative work that I have going on with being the CEO of Caring Therapists. And in hindsight, that was definitely way too long. I waited way too long. Whenever I talk to new group practice owners and even solo practitioners that are basically full, very few of them have enough administrative support. I think there's a fear that comes along with hiring an assistant, somebody to take over, consultation calls, somebody to respond to emails, somebody to schedule appointments. I know I have that fear, definitely. Like, they're not going to do it right, or I'm going to have all these appointments on my schedule and I didn't want, or some other variation of that story, right? Like, maybe that sounds like you. Maybe you've said those same things to yourself. Nobody can book the consults like I can. Nobody can convert clients. Nobody knows how many emails I, get a day and how to respond, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And actually, one of my old private practice coaches had encouraged me to have somebody take over my email, and I never did it. I really, really, really never did it. I just actually have been working because I've been forced basically to get somebody to take over my email. So I know how hard it is, but I want to keep you all from making the same mistake that I've made, which is not getting somebody to help me sooner than really needed. So if you are mostly full, you are just starting a group practice, you've got a couple therapists working for you, you need administrative support. You cannot continue to be the group practice owner or even the solo practice owner, the therapist, the marketer, the intake coordinator, the biller. Maybe you've handed off billing in some other kind of way, so good for you, but you can't continue to wear all of those hats because that will lead to burnout. Last week, I talked about burnout. This week, we're going to talk about very practical ways to manage burnout, and one of those ways is to hire help. And so let's talk about what some things an administrative assistant can do. But first, let's thank our sponsor, TherapyNotes. One thing that's all the rave right now is Therapy Fuel. It is their AI note taker. Our team, we haven't rolled it out to everybody. We wanted to trial it with our leadership team. They're trialing it. We're getting ready to roll that out. We're going to have everybody using Therapy Fuel because people are raving about how easy it has made note writing, which is the number one thing all therapists complain about. Nobody's like, I love writing notes, right? Like, some people are better at getting notes done versus other people, but generally speaking, note writing is a number one complaint. And so I want you to check out their AI notes feature. That is really helpful with all of the other features they have, including report writing, credit card processing. They've just done auto pay for credit card processing, which we've rolled out, has been very successful. And the thing that really sets TherapyNotes apart is their customer service. You can get on the phone, you can give them a call, you can get the support and help that you need. So I want you to check out TherapyNotes. So depending on where you're at in your process of private practice, there's a couple of things that an administrative assistant can help you with. 1, emails. 2, your calendar. 3, booking appointments, right? Like converting those calls, answering the phones, managing your mail, right? You might still get some snail mail. They can help book any travel that you have, especially if you're going to conferences. They can help manage even some of your personal appointments so that way you can manage your calendar, right? Like they can take over your calendar. They can really help you in any way that you need help. So if you are somebody who does a lot of marketing and you need help responding to like maybe messages on Instagram, they can help you with that. They can post on Instagram. They can post on Facebook. They can update your Google business accounts. There's a lot of things. So I want you to make a list of the things that are taking up a lot of your time that you can pay somebody else to do. And don't think you need to pay somebody 40 hours a week. I don't even have somebody 40 hours a week. You can pay somebody 5 hours a week, 1 hour a week. Buy back some of your time so that you can do what you are the best at doing, which is either running your practice, seeing clients, or living a bigger mission for yourself. I hope this was helpful, and I hope you go out and get yourself an administrative assistant. I'll see you soon, everybody. Bye.